Oh.
Drops. Your parents still pay for your cell phone bill. Natural Light. Your family has a scrapbook full of your own mugshots. 2B. Your family lives
Oh
in a
my
nice
goodness.
double
Alright, I'm coming. up all these plastics.
Really?
Oh, bad. There's a great book about it called Countdown by Dr. Shanna Swan, and she was on the podcast before.
A lot of books are doomsdays.
Yeah, but she's a Harvard.
I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm just saying every fucking.
But this isn't a doomsday thing.
All right.
This is what she's saying. She's saying there's phthalates in plastics.
Oh, is this lady that was talking about your gooch gets smaller?
Exactly.
I checked my gooch
Yeah.
after that.
Did you check
I'm like,
it?
God damn, that's a big gooch, dude.
Nice, big, meaty American male gooch.
Thick gooch.
She said that
Dragon skin.
over the past
Shout out,
50 years, since the advent of petrochemical products, whenever that was, the men's testosterone has dropped by 50%.
Yeah, but I heard our dicks got bigger.
Yeah, I heard that recently. I
Nice
was
trade.
confused, but our
Nice
balls are
trade.
shrinking, and our taints are shrinking.
Let's go.
I can't believe that, but that's like conflicting information, whether or not the dick got
Yeah,
bigger.
if the dick's getting bigger, I think men will go,
Yeah.
deal.
Speaking of dick getting bigger, I gotta piss again.
All right. Damn it. Nice.
Nice.
I would live there. I would live in that neighborhood.
Yeah. It's a great town.
Hate to admit it.
Great town. It's a
Good
lot of fun
town.
here.
It's a good town, man.
We're having a good time, and we got more to come.
That club, bro.
Wow, right?
That was fun.
Yeah. It's like that the universe wanted that club to be made. It made itself. Like all the pieces just sort of fell into place in terms of getting the right employees, in terms of like having the right location. It's like it all just played out perfectly with COVID, the lockdowns, moving here. It's like
Yeah.
just like it opened up all
Everyone's
these
friendly.
doors.
Everyone's friendly.
Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, you're right. You got the you're very good at the team mentality versus the, what's it, famine?
Yeah,
feast
yeah.
I don't know how the fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Look.
People have a famine mentality. It's
Yeah.
very, very dangerous. It's bad for everybody because that shit comes true too. If you have a famine mentality, you can just decide there's a limited amount of spots.
Yeah, you
and
start to
resources.
resent people, you
Yeah.
resent friends.
Mm-hmm. Happens a lot with like narcissists, and every comedian's a narcissist in some way.
Yeah.
But it happens a lot with people. There's people amongst us that like really don't care about anyone but themselves.
You know who's an insane narcissist that's actually very helpful is fucking Bert. Bert was hitting us. I was talking to him. He was like, he's like, when I die, I want the world to end. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. He was like, I don't think I'm ever going to die. He says he doesn't think he's going to die.
Yeah, but you got to understand that Bert is also kind of doing a Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, I do
He
understand
does
that.
a Bert
He's
Kreischer,
smart.
Theo Vaughn type thing.
But Bert's also one of the most helpful people in comedy.
I should explain to people what I mean by that. A Bert Kreischer, like Theo Vaughn, when he says ridiculous shit, you don't know if it's because he believes it or
Yeah.
whether or not he's just joking. That's why it's so funny.
And
It's
it gets
like
me.
uniquely funny because of that. Because
Yeah.
you're not really sure.
He was on our podcast this week, and he said that. He was like, he kept saying dumb shit like that, and I was like, wait, for real?
Like
Are
the
you
Anne
serious?
Frank
Are you fucking-
Helen Keller
yeah,
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's-
believe it, dude. I've seen him. You know him more than me, but like on the road, I've seen that guy operate. He does some dumb shit
Yeah.
where you're like, no.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
But I think he's leaning into it.
Yeah.
He does a lot more of that now than when I first met him. I think he's like when Dice Clay started putting on the leather gloves.
Yeah, dude. He's feeling his power. Dude.
He's coming into his own.
Yeah.
You know?
But man, what a fucking guy. Just help.
He's a great guy.
You guys all that LA scene.
yeah.
You guys had I remember being in Philly being like, fuck these guys. These fucking assholes. And now I'm with you. You're like,
Why-
man, these guys aren't that bad, huh?
Why did you think fuck these guys?
Because I was fucking a fleshlight on a mattress. So yeah, fuck everybody. That'll make you fucking hate everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd see anybody special. I'd go, that sucked.
Yeah, it's
how it works.
normal. It's normal.
And I get it. People do it now. I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it. If I was back on that mattress, I would say, fuck this.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're young. When you're young, you're not exactly sure how to think about things. Like, how do I feel about someone
Yeah.
else's success? But the thing about what the store had was a really good community. Like a lot of like really funny people supporting each other and hanging out with each other and making each other laugh.
Yeah.
And having a good time together. And so you'd look forward to going on the road. You do your gigs on the road. on the weekend. Then you come in on like Tuesday night was one of the best nights at the store. You'd go in there on Tuesday night, it would just be wall-to-wall killers.
Yeah.
It was like a gangsters convention of comedians, you know?
Yeah.
Like just getting together, like, how's things? Where'd you
Yeah.
work in? You do Columbus? Which club? Talking shit, having fun. Let's go out back and have a drink.
And people, it's funny when you describe it as like killers.
Mm-hmm.
Normal people, are like, shut up. But you don't understand the feeling of being backstage and the guy going before you is literally killing you.
Yeah, killing.
Like the guy in front of you is killing so hard that you're back there like,
yeah.
oh fuck.
Well, I told you that's why I started taking Joey Diaz on the road with me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't follow him. And so I said, okay, like I gotta figure out how to follow this
That's
guy.
crazy, dude.
It's like he was killing so hard.
No, that's crazy mentality.
No, that was the only way. That's the only way you'd learn how to do it. You know, but that's what I learned from Mitzi. I learned that from Mitzi Shore. Like Mitzi
Yeah.
Shore, when I was coming up at the Comedy Store, always put me on after the best comedians. Always. She's just like, if you think you can do this, you think you're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna go after Martin Lawrence in 1995.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
That's tough.
Oh, I hate Dick. But it teaches you how to tighten your act up. And it teaches you, like, what parts of your act seem clunky. Because, you know, sometimes you're just saying things, you're not totally attached to them anymore. It seems clunky in front of these people
Yeah.
that just saw Martin Lawrence. It's like all that. That's what she wanted to do. Like Mitzi always did that with people. She would just throw you on after some fucking assassin. Sink or swim, bitch.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was crazy. In the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like the fact that she even wanted to run a comedy club and she wasn't even a comedian.
Yeah.
She's the most important figure in the history of comedy that isn't a comedian, for sure. It's Mitzi Shore.
Yeah, I was never. You guys were all gone from
Yeah.
this before I even was able to perform in LA.
Mm.
So I never. By the time I saw the store, it was
Yeah.
a shadow of what that was. And then it's the same thing. Yeah.
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 Well, we got this.
We got this. This is pretty
got
fucking
this.
cool.
And we got this, and it's all ours. It's all just the comedians and
Adam.
the audience and Adam.
Love
Just
Adam,
people
dude.
having fun.
Yeah, man.
And that's the intent behind it. And so far, that's all it's been. And you know, this fucking 1 week anniversary just passed. Like it's been over a week.
Yeah. I wanted to be down there the first week. I was
It's gonna be
jealous.
7 nights a week now.
Yeah. So you're going to be doing shows, both rooms, 7 nights a week?
Yeah.
It's going to be wild, dude.
Wow.
You got to get a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
They're going to be there.
A lot of people there.
Every show sells out in fucking 10 seconds.
But it's a fun fucking show, too.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like we're giving them something really good. Like, these fucking shows have been amazing. Last night was insane.
Last night was insane.
So put the tickets up for Dave Chappelle. I put them up. I don't even say it's Dave.
You didn't even say it was Dave. You're like,
Yeah, I
secret
said
show.
intimate show in the small room. They get to see you and then Chappelle.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
And no one knew who it was going to be.
That was a lot of pressure.
So when you said Dave Chappelle, they went nuts.
Yeah.
They went nuts.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude. But you were the first guy to ever be on stage in that small room. And that small room is a different animal.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Different animal.
Yeah, I felt it pretty quick.
The numbers, man. It's
Yeah.
like, that's a thing about like 100 people. It's
Yeah.
fucking odd. There's maybe $120 in that room. And a lot of people are standing in the back, but that's not a lot of people.
No.
And the people that are in the front, they're so close to you that it's like you're doing a joke to their
Yeah.
face, which is real.
And you're making eye
weird.
contact with a weird dude.
Yeah.
I'm up there. There was just a guy with long hair and a goatee staring at me. I was like, oh, fuck.
But comedy like that is real weird anyway. Like, it's
Yeah.
almost too intimate. Like, say, if someone was going to, like, if you wanted to watch Joey Diaz do stand-up in front of you, you wouldn't just, like, sit right in front of him and say, do stand-up. I'd want to
Never.
be, like, in the third row
Well, that's the
or
thing. Yeah,
something.
those people are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Those people are uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then when you make eye contact with them, they go,
They're weirded
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You're right there. I can just grab
Yeah.
you. I'll just grab you.
yeah.
It's weird.
Especially with, like, I saw where, like, Chappelle was, like, sitting on the stool. His feet were basically
Yeah.
on the front row's table.
Yeah.
And there's just a dude sitting there, like,
Yeah.
staring directly up at
And you
Dave
could just
Chappelle.
touch Dave's feet.
Yeah, you could grab him. You
touch
could rush the stage and tackle him.
Ooh.
And then get
Yeah.
stomped by Buster Rhymes. Dude. Chappelle, the way he does like the fucking I'm gay, motherfucker. Like his voice. He was talking about it last night about a dude being able to tackle him. He'd be like, I'm trans, I'm gay. Ah. Everything he does, man. It's the way he talks.
Yeah, no,
he's up there. You think he's just fucking. You're like, oh man, he's rambling. He's telling a story, and then right at the fucking last second,
He finds it.
it's a callback.
Yeah.
He does a callback.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to I try not to talk too philosophically about stand-up.
Well, it's an interesting thing how everybody does it differently.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's so fascinating about it to me. The styles, like what makes Theo Vaughn funny? Like, how is he doing that? Like, what the fuck is he exactly doing?
I don't know what
you
he's
know.
doing.
And there's like Nate Bargatze style, hilarious, but it's like what a fucking clearly his own way of doing
The
stand-up.
difference between like Theo and fucking Mark Norman,
Yeah.
night and day.
Night and day.
That's crazy.
Night and day.
That's a different genre.
Yeah, that's what's so cool
Yeah.
about it. It's just like it's all up to you. It's all in your own head,
Damn. I wish we would have got more out of that shit hoarder.
dude. I almost
That's
threw up.
that was the only thing I had to promote.
I hosted Fear Factor for 6 years,
Shit
and I
order.
almost threw up.
I mean, yeah, it
watching
was
that.
a fucking freak living in a hovel, shitting in a bucket. They did that for a while, though.
That was someone's baby girl.
Yeah, well, that
was
lady was
someone's
also
baby
collecting
girl.
her shit too.
Oh, yeah,
She
right.
raised her. That was a prodigy.
Her mom was a shit collector.
Her mom was a true champion
Oh,
who raised
God.
an absolute animal.
What the fuck is wrong?
Just, severe mental disability, and then you watch your mom shit in a bucket. Like, I guess we shit in buckets. There's one part. She transfers because the main shit bucket gets too heavy. So she's got transferred into a smaller bucket. Then she just throws it in the backyard. It's a swamp of shit. There's cats. Man. Just stray cats and shit. No. It's crazy. It's so fucking...
No.
All right, man.
No,
I think I'm
no,
wrong.
no,
I think
no.
I'm wrong. There's a couple... Every
Oh,
once in a while,
no.
there's something I think's funny
No.
that no one else thinks is fucking funny, dude. And I'm like, all right, I'm wrong.
I think it's funny that you're talking about it. You're
can't-
talking about it's funny.
Dude.
It itself wouldn't make me
When
laugh
I
as
was
much as
watching
make
it,
me
I was
vomit.
howling laughing. Dude. They showed her throwing a bucket of shit. The camera crew goes out with night vision, and there's cats just darting across the screen. Oh, I showed Jamie that video of that fucking dude shooting that gerbil with a rifle. That guinea pig. All right, maybe I didn't. Oh,
Jane, you're just a 15-year-old boy
I understand.
with an
dude.
internet
I
connection.
understand.
I've never in my life
Dude.
seen more dick pics, seen more fucking horrible videos of people having sex with reptiles. You have everything.
It's just me and Ian Fidance are the only two dudes on earth that think this video is funny. And we keep sharing it with people, and they keep going, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, it's funny. You don't understand.
I think it is funny.
Hold on, I gotta.
It's
Jamie,
obviously funny when you're talking about it, but it makes me sad.
Hold on, I gotta find this. It's just a kid. There's a guy, I think, taking a shit. And then CCR's playing. Hold on.
Have you seen the one where the guy cliff dives and takes his shit in midair and then plunges into the water with his shit?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Fire up the
God.
music,
What
dude.
the fuck?
You need
What
to
did
hear
he
it.
shoot?
With,
A
with
pet
music.
guinea pig?
I need the music, dude.
Oh my god, right?
Did he shoot the dad? Yeah, but the guy was holding the fucking. Look at that. Like that kid
No one thinks it's funny.
fired a rifle in the fucking house from like 4 feet away into the ground. Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
So I'm probably gonna. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah,
like
you're not
this.
showing that on the screen, right? No. Yeah.
No one's gonna like it.
No, don't like that. That's.
I don't like it. I'm not happy the
What
kid
the
did it. I think
fuck,
it's preposterous. I think it's
Missed this.
a guy screaming, going,
Christ.
"Oh my god!"
Imagine being a guinea pig. Every day they feed you. You think I got a good spot? They
Yeah.
pick me up. They pet me. Then one day he just decides to
Some
shoot
chubby
me with a rifle.
fucker hits you with a rifle. Dude.
Right. It's
All right,
probably not
again.
even his guinea pig. It's probably his sister's.
I shouldn't have done that.
That's okay.
No,
It's probably-
again, I've been proven right. Nobody thinks it's funny.
That? You think that's funny?
Dude, CCR playing? Why? Why? Is that guy shitting? And a dude executes a guinea
No,
pig while
I
he's shitting?
I don't think that guy's shitting because it seems like he has his pants on. It seems like he's just filming the kid with the gun.
Yeah, but he seems genuinely He goes, "Oh my god,
I
Riley!"
think he just fell back because this
'Cause
fucking
of what
idiot shot a rifle into a stone floor.
Here's a better
And this
question.
ricochets.
Why is he filming before the kid opens the door?
Because they worked it out to do it.
Well, then is it even real?
Obviously, yes.
Is it even real? It seems pretty fucking real.
Seems
dude.
legit. Because that thing does fly.
Yeah, dude, that is legit. And it looks like his dad fell over, or whoever is filming it fell over, and that's why his legs are like
This is
that.
a Bruder film.
He probably got hit with
breaking it
we're
down.
breaking it down. He probably got hit with a ricochet.
Man, I'm dumb as hell. I never even thought, why are they filming before?
They
This is an
planned it
obvious
out.
one. Yes.
The dad's an idiot too, and he talked the kid into shooting the thing with the rifle.
With CCR.
Yeah,
Well, you got that later. You have fun with
You
that.
think that's post?
Maybe
that's
you,
it.
you try a few out.
you do that
Yeah.
with Instagram reels.
I think they found the best song possible.
Yeah,
for what was
sure.
happening. That's the best song
Ooh,
possible.
the red, white, and blue.
So far tomorrow. You and your dumbass kid are
ain't me.
shooting at fucking.
It ain't me.
All right, so I think that's where I have a tough time is relating that why I think it's funny.
Okay.
I don't think that on the surface is funny.
Of
Same with the
course.
shit hoarder.
Of course.
I don't think
You're
it's
a good
funny.
person.
I think the concept of how tragic life is and how that got there is comical.
I get
Like
it.
the shit hoarder.
Yeah. No, I get
It's
it.
not funny. Most people that see it go, "Whoa, why are you showing me this? This is terrible."
Listen, it's funny when I'm watching it with you.
It's
It is funny.
It's funny that this lady's life.
Look, it's two different things.
Yeah.
It's me watching it by myself, where it's like, oh my god, this is so sad. Then it's me watching it with you, which is hilarious.
It's like shit.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna
Dude, her
both be
neighbors-
sad?
Her neighbors.
God, the smell that must come out of her fucking house when they walk their dog by.
Oh,
The dog's like, "Woof, woof, woof,
dude,
woof." Just-
cats in the backyard
What
in
kind
a
of
shit swamp,
bacteria
dude.
is in her body?
It says it's been building up for 40 years.
What-
40 years of trash.
Her
The house-
mom
there's
and
a-
her.
yeah, there's another video put up by A&E that's a shorter
40
version
years
of
of
it.
shit.
40 years of trash.
Oh my god! Just stop! No
Yeah,
more.
I was just.
No more.
40 fucking
40
years.
years of shitting into bags.
I haven't been alive that long. People have been shitting since day one.
Just endless.
This whole time.
pile. Not a big house either. Not like a giant house where you could store it in the far
They're in
right
bottles,
corner.
dude. They're putting butthole to bottle.
Sealing it up.
And like the grossest lady possible. Like,
No eyebrows.
the grossest lady possible.
Opening up
No
that
eyebrows, Jerry
contaminated
curl.
starfish and dropping off fucking
It's funny, dude. I
ass
know it's
biscuits.
funny. I know it's funny, dude.
Crazy.
Kid shooting the guinea pig so far, no one has enjoyed it.
Not fun. It's isn't it interesting though, like the wide variety of people that you can get someone like, you know, John Carmack, the guy who was one of the coders that was working on Oculus, that's trying to fix virtual reality.
Fat
At the
kid
same
executing a
time,
guiney pig.
the fat
The
kid
same world.
with a rifle at the same
Oh
time.
my God.
It's like what I'm saying about
Riley.
Viking behavior. It still takes place. You could be in the wrong part of the world and see brutal savagery right now.
Yeah. Shit lady and Elon Musk.
You know what's really wild now is you're getting all these Russia, Ukraine war videos that you could get on people sharing them on Telegram.
Oddly enough, I haven't got a hold of those. And
They're rough.
I
They're
bet.
rough because this is all, you know, cell phone footage and high resolution,
Yeah.
you know, Samsung camera
I
footage.
see dudes get I see people getting like their apartment hit by a fucking jet.
Yeah. I saw one where they killed a guy with a sledgehammer.
Whoa.
Dude, they're rough. they're filming shit and putting it online. Yeah. There was this one where this Russian soldier made it into this little area where these Ukrainian guys had been. They were in like a like a ditch,
Yeah.
and he executed both of them. And it's like close range rifle shots to the head. And you're like, whoa.
You're like, oh my God, Riley! No, obviously, it's not funny.
It's like, whoa. Like, anybody who thinks that, there's something about like the concept of war
Yeah.
without visual confirmation of the horrors of war.
Yeah.
Like, I think people, like, how many people that are like really left on Twitter are like literally asking for us to support Ukraine in this war against Russia with more military spending? The people on the left, which is really fascinating, right? But I think part of this whole call to war, it becomes like the thing that the other side is opposed to. So you're going to support this thing.
Yeah.
And you're going to be aligned because the good people are on this side and they're clearly aligned with that thing. So you're going to be on that thing. But if you could see it, if like we had to watch every day, we had to watch footage from the war.
Yeah, you'd say stop.
Yeah, if there was a channel, I mean, because you have all these channels that are dedicated to
Yeah.
the news, there's plenty of footage out there that they could capture to show you the actual horrors of war.
I mean, I think that's been a problem with war
Yeah.
forever,
But-
is that dudes that get out of it go, we don't need this. We got to stop. This is the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Red Badge of Courage in the Civil War. They wrote a book that there was like, it's not what you think it is. It's not glory. It's
Yeah.
cowardice. It's the worst thing possible.
It's hard.
It's all evil.
Yeah, it's all evil.
Fucking
But don't you think
Slaughterhouse
that without
Five, dude.
seeing it, I don't know, like that decision should be super important, right? But yet, there's very little, like, there's very little in terms of like promoting the actual violence of war in a visual form. There's very little of that available where you can just go to a channel and say, if you want to know what's going on in war, we're going to show you
Yeah.
all the video footage that's been accumulated every day of the war in Ukraine. So you'll be able to watch hours and hours of cell phone videos every day of people getting executed, people getting tortured, people getting killed, drone bombed, all that shit.
Yeah.
And then you can decide if you want to support war. Because if you don't see that, and then you say you want to support war, what does that even mean? Like, you're talking about some sort of term that doesn't apply to anything that's going to affect your life.
yeah. I don't know, dude.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I was. This is a little off topic, but like, I sympathize with fucking Neville Chamberlain, the guy that like when Hitler was going wild and he was like, whatever we need to do to avoid war, let's placate and allow. So Chamberlain's like considered like a coward throughout history, because then Churchill came in and was like, we're gonna fucking fight.
Wow.
But he was the guy. He had witnessed World War One, and he was like, we can't do this again. If he wants to take fucking Czechoslovakia, fucking let him. And everyone was like, this guy's a coward. But then you realize that guy, he was doing what he thought was right. He didn't know
Yeah.
there was concentration camps.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. And this is definitely not a Nazi Germany versus democracies or allies war. This is, who the fuck knows what this is?
This is a scarier war.
This is a weird war.
It's a weird one.
And it's not like, I don't know.
There's like, it's very clear that.
Fuck. That's the thing. You drink
What?
a couple beers, you try to talk, you sound like a dickhead.
No, you don't sound like that.
I'm just saying, like
Okay.
World War II, it was good guys versus bad guys.
Right.
And we were the good guys.
Yeah.
Russia was bad. It was good guys and a bad guy
Versus
teaming
the
up to
worst
fight
guy.
the worst guy.
Yeah.
This one, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Russia versus Ukraine.
If anybody's actually watching me, if you go right here and you're trying to get cash, whatever drink zone is right here on any multiplayer server, sometimes there'll be like 2 right here. They won't run. I don't know if it's like a common knowledge, but like they just freeze and you can just take them all. Sometimes they'll run a lap sometimes and they'll stop, but they won't ever like run off. They'll just freeze. But like I get like 20K every server I join just from mowing down fallow deer right here. I'm gonna put this on auto run and go do something real quick. Be right back. Oh shoot. All right.
What's going on?
12:37.
This isn't a clear cut. Fucking, we need to do it.
Well,
I don't know.
it's not.
I genuinely don't know anything.
It's not good. You know, it's not good, and it's not. It doesn't. When people are anxious and they're worried about war, they make very rash decisions. Like I remember in the '80s, everybody was really terrified of a war with Russia. Like it hung over our head. I don't know if people know that. Like there was during the Red Scare, during the Russia times, just like in the 1980s, everybody was constantly worried about a war with Russia. And then when the Soviet Union collapsed, when that
Yeah.
happened, it was like a giant weight got lifted
Now it's
off
time for us
everyone's
to
shoulder.
fight drugs.
But it, yeah,
Now it's
exactly.
time for us to go to war with
We
drugs.
went to war on drugs. When the Soviet Union collapsed, it was the whole world took a sigh of relief. And for a long time, we didn't worry about war again. And now here we are. Here we are with like supersonic nukes. Like what? Hypersonic nukes?
Yeah, we can't let people do that.
Yeah. But the problem
But
is,
I'm not going to do anything.
if you look at what people have done throughout history, if we say, oh, we would never do that again, we're too rational.
We would.
Yeah, but
It happens every time.
Throughout history and all
World
of
War
that
II happened.
Right. Yeah.
Right after World War I.
Oh, yeah.
They just witnessed what happened.
Yeah.
And then those dudes sent their sons.
Yeah.
And they knew
Yeah.
their sons were going to experience what they did, which was the worst shit of all time.
Yeah.
And they, yeah. It's not like we're fucking above war now.
Dude, that time we were on Protect Our Parks and you texted your uncle about Vietnam.
Yeah, that was a little dark. That was a dark one.
That was heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
Yeah.
That war. Imagine going to that war. And then being real, you realize at the end that the whole country got duped.
You realize it was pointless?
Gulf of Tonkin was a false flag. The whole thing
They
was
knew it was wrong
ridiculous.
from day one.
How much of Vietnam do you think had to do with heroin?
I don't know. People
Not
make that
0%.
People make that argument with Afghanistan too.
Yeah, not 0%. Well, listen, the argument about Afghanistan is ridiculous. They shouldn't make that argument because
Why?
only 96% of the world's heroin comes from Afghanistan.
All of the heroin? You mean that
They
thing?
shouldn't make that argument.
Yeah.
That's a fucking conspiracy theory, and you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, if you look up when Afghanistan became the
They don't want
world's
that money.
largest exporter,
They
it
don't-
was 2002, 2003.
Stop it.
Yeah.
They don't want that money. Listen, I know our government. I know how they operate. The
They wouldn't
last
do that.
thing they want is heroin money. You son of a bitch. Remember when Geraldo Rivera was interviewing the troops, and the troops were guarding the poppy
Is
fields?
this it?
Yeah. Play this.
These opium fields, and we are tolerating it. We are tolerating the cultivation of the opium because we know that if we were to destroy it now, the population would turn against the Marines and it would be a real security risk. Let me introduce Lieutenant Colonel Brian Christmas. He's the commanding officer of the 3rd Battalion, 6th Marines.
Sup?
Really a wonderful group of Marines here. I know that you care deeply about this contradiction, the fact that here you have one of the best fighting forces in the world ever mounted, and in a sense, you're watching as this opium is being grown. I know it grinds at your gut. How do you deal with it? What are you doing about it?
Well, frankly, this is a part of their culture. So while it might grind in my gut, it's what they do. We provide them security, we're providing them resources, and we're providing them alternatives. And the alternatives are different crops to grow. They're getting the seed and the fertilizer to do it. They can rotate
Yo,
any
they're
of their
gonna
crops.
switch out for
What?
tomatoes.
They wanna get rid of their wheat.
They're
You guys
gonna
are
grow
fucking love
tomatoes.
corn, dude.
Yeah, man. Artichokes.
Yeah, we're defending the fields,
Yes.
and they're doing
With
it. The people are doing it.
U.S. military.
Yeah. The
So
people are doing it, not us.
taxpayer dollars. I mean, armed and equipped, guarding poppy fields that will be used to make heroin.
Yeah, that's gonna reach its way to fuck up my family.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's coming
Yeah.
from. And it's inside fucking stuffed animals
Now
and
it's
shit.
on Kensington Avenue in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is pre-fentanyl. These are the pre-fentanyl epidemic days. But, you know, that's fucked. The whole thing's fucked. If you could see how many people before and after they started making those opiate pills, You can see the before and after how many people got hooked on heroin. I bet the numbers would be bonkers.
Yeah.
Like the heroin market in the world is worth so much money, and most of it comes out of Afghanistan. And we used to guard their fields, but if you make any connections, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is what else? Why the fuck would we ever be in Afghanistan?
Listen, we were there for freedom. I don't know what the fuck
I
you're
know,
talking
but
about.
those
Listen,
guys were from
they-
Saudi
I know
Arabia.
those people. They would never make money off of heroin. Okay? So shut your mouth. Fucking communist.
Dude, yeah. Fuck, what?
But you know what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Like if you
No, of
question
course.
it, like what are you talking about? They make money doing everything. You don't think they'd
Yeah.
make money selling
Yeah.
heroin? Like they made money during the whole Conchas versus the Nicaraguas, the Sandinistas in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
They
Whatever that
they were
was.
selling crack.
I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, who knows? It was some Ronald Reagan shit.
Yeah.
I remember I had
He
an
was out
Oliver
there.
North for President T-shirt though.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would piss people off. I bought it from a dude on the street in Kenmore Square.
Yeah. That
like-
tends to be my political leaning.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
wanted
whatever's
piss
going to
people
bother
off.
people, yeah.
Yeah, at the time I was a kid.
I was reading something kind of interesting. I was trying to see how much heroin has been used over time.
Yeah.
And this government website says it hasn't changed much since like 2000. Well, this is between 2002 and 13, but the numbers didn't change a ton. Kind of stayed the same. So like, are poppy seeds used in other opiates? Which of course it is. Hydrocodone, for instance.
Yeah, that's true, right? They
So
probably.
use it in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I bet that's a big part of the market as well. But also, if they're using it for pharmaceuticals, are they taking like poppy seeds and converting directly to like opiate pills?
I just was thinking of last season of Ozark and how they had to get involved with the cartels
Yeah.
to keep the fucking business going. I was like, that
I wonder how much of that was real. Yeah,
unrealistic.
probably not unrealistic. If you had a big
only
corporation
one
that had
place
like
to
a
do it.
nice shell company
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
can
yeah.
negotiate with and not have to talk directly to the cartel.
Yeah, you just got to talk to the fucking Taliban.
Yeah. I mean, you're just talking about so much money. So much fucking money in heroin. Heroin and heroin pills. But the United States definitely had no involvement whatsoever in the heroin trade. It's only
No.
2 countries, coincidentally, that had a large heroin market that we also had wars there. But whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever, bro. What do you want to live in
And
Canada?
both of them for literally no reason.
No reason.
Both.
Yeah.
For fucking zero reason.
Well, 9/11 wasn't zero reason, bro.
I know. Don't get me fired up, dude. Don't hit me with
The
patriotic
craziest
takes.
one is the takeover of Iraq, which there was like zero evidence that had anything to do.
Dude, that's my favorite.
At all.
That's my favorite Chappelle sketch.
What is it?
Black Bush,
Oh.
where he's like, well, I can't say the exact words, but he's like, they're like, why are you invading Iraq? He's like, trying to kill my father. I can't,
Yeah.
You gotta play it. But he's like, he tried to kill my father. And then she's like, you sure you're not trying to get oil? And he's like, oil? You talking about oil? Bitch, what you cooking? Yeah, play this. This is so good.
And play that area is definitely ripe for regime change. All right. But if I can be real about it, be real. Real? Be real, son. Tried to kill my father, man. What? And play that. Say word, he tried to kill your father, son. That nigga tried to kill my father!
It's so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, yeah. Dude, you know, the war in Iraq was.
Ridiculous.
I remember I watched it. I watched it on TV. You remember that night when we opened bombing?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just on the news.
I remember.
We're like, here's us fucking up some other city.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
We watched it, and I
You
was
see
like,
the tracer missiles?
yeah. I remember being a kid and being like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah. It was fucking weird.
It's weird.
What's really crazy is that they never showed the evidence of weapons of mass destruction that they should have. They should have had something that would let them go to war, but they
Yeah.
never had any real evidence.
Hey, remember when Alex Jones got sued for $1 billion?
More.
And then
I think it's more than
the
$1
people
billion.
that killed 1 million people in Iraq didn't face any repercussions.
Crazy.
What a time.
What a time.
Huh?
Isn't that nuts?
Yo, all right.
Isn't that nuts?
What the heck?
What's the real misinformation?
I said, what the heck?
Yeah. Also, like the news media
Alex
went
Jones got
along
sued
with
for
it.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, like 965 million, but there's more too. It's like There's more judgments.
That part's funny. See what I mean, though? Like, it is.
Yeah.
The funny part is them going, $1 billion.
Yeah.
What?
The funny part is that, but the people that said there was weapons of mass destruction, and then the people that perpetrated that lie, nothing.
Nothing.
It leads to the destruction.
The
of,
failing New York Times?
Yeah.
No repercussions.
Nothing.
Are you ready for Trump Dog to come back?
Yeah.
I've had a couple brewskis,
I
dude.
know
It's
you
time
have.
to talk Trump Dog. It's time to bring up, dude. He called who did he just call Meatball?
Oh, Ron DeSantis.
Meatball Ron?
Ron.
Unbelievable.
All Ron has to do is drop 20 pounds, and that goes away.
He did start to lose weight.
Looks like it.
He
Getting
did.
a little presidential.
Yeah. Because
Getting
he was
ready.
bordering on Christie.
Get a little chub.
He was bordering on Christie.
Getting a little thick.
He had the makings of a Christie.
Yeah, but lately he looks better. You think he's on Ozempic?
I hope not. God damn, dude. If we have a president on fucking Ozempic,
I bet he's on Ozempic.
what do you think Biden's on, dude?
Everything.
Biden's gotta be on
Steroids,
wild
cocaine,
shit, dude.
Adderall, antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication.
What do you think
IV
they're
drips
pumping him
of-
with to
IV
just-
drips of vitamins every day. I think if they were smart, they would do that to him. They would definitely give him testosterone. Definitely give him either some sort of peptides or growth hormone. I mean, he's fucking really close to the end of the line.
They cannot fuck this up this bad and run him again.
They will run him again if he lives.
They cannot, dude.
Well, who else? Was he going to step down? Then you'd have to admit there was something wrong. And so then the Republicans would be
Michelle
like,
Obama.
you ran that guy for 4
Obama.
years. No.
Obama. They have to run it. Obama.
Yeah, she could win. She could win
She
easily.
would fucking destroy those
Destroy.
dudes.
She would destroy. But why would she want to do that again? Like, they already have a shit
Why would she
ton of
want to
money.
control the earth? What the fuck would she want to control the entire world for?
And get all the secrets to longevity experiments that are being done right now in the Great Desert.
Brock gets to come back.
Yeah. He gets to come back as the first man.
Tell you who doesn't want that is fucking Yemen. They're going, God damn, I hope that guy doesn't come back.
Right.
The guy that just bombed us.
drone happy
bombed
dude.
the fuck out of us.
Yeah.
That's funny. We like over here, we're all like, yeah, we did it. Human rights, Nobel Peace Prize. They just bombed the shit out of Yemen. Anyway.
Yeah, the international conflicts that are going on all the time that no one thinks about. It's so much so that if you had a guess, will there ever be a time where there's no war? Ever. Like no war one day, ever. Is that ever possible? I would say no.
No,
I'd
but
say no. It's not possible.
there is that peace phase of no major world powers. And we're kind of running into it now with Russia, Ukraine. But like the top, whatever, 50 GDP countries never fighting.
Yeah. But
That's good.
sorta.
That's the closest we can get to peace.
But if someone like Putin decides to use nukes, if we, like funding a proxy war through Ukraine, if he gets to this point where he realizes his losses are too high or something's too wrong, and he wants to prove a point, and he's like, I'm just going to shoot a tactical nuke into a fucking apartment building. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do now? Because I might just launch these towards Chicago, you fucking cunts.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. It's just not, we're not getting a balanced story either. You know, there's very little discussion about